Hi, today we're going to do a demonstration of the secRMM product. We've already done an installation of the product onto the computer, so we can go ahead and get started. We did a generic install, and the only thing I'm going to change is in the security event log, we'll log the secRMM events as failures. To do that, you double click and enable this property. So let's get started. Again, secRMM uses the base Windows operating system's tools, so you don't need to deploy a very large framework. If we come in here, you can see in the security, let's go ahead and turn on a filter. So we can see just the secRMM events, and we won't get all the firewall data. You can see we already have an event, and that was in fact the administrator changing one of the secRMM properties. So not only does the product monitor the write activity to removable media, but it's also monitoring the administrator's actions to configure the product. And we can see that in the security log. We could also see it in the secRMM log. So let's just do a couple file copies as the administrator, and then we'll bounce over and you can see the end user's experience of the product. I have a file folder here with some files, and we'll go ahead and we'll do a mount of a removable media device. So you can see here's my removable media device, and let's jump back over here real quick, and we'll see that in fact we did get an online event, and these are all the properties of the device, and here are the users that are actively logged on when this event occurred. And you can see I have an end user account which we'll sign into in a bit. We can see the same thing in the security event log. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy a file. And the secRMM 402 event will show you in great detail what happened to write, including the program that was used and some additional information that gets collected. One of the things that you'll see with other removable media solutions on the market today is the fact that they don't have the ability to capture the actual source file that was copied. Most of the solutions will just show you the name of the file as it resides on the removable media device. But as a security administrator or IT administrator, that really isn't sufficient. secRMM not only gives you the source file, but it tells you when the file was last written, and it also gives you the size of the file. That's a key difference between secRMM and its competitors. Okay, so pretty simple so far. We saw the events getting collected into the security event log. Let me just sign on as an end user. And we'll see what the end user's experience is of secRMM. First of all, when we open the computer management console, you could see there is no secRMM node, so they have no opportunity to configure the product, number one. Number two, of course, if I go into the security event log, I'm going to get an access denied, but I also get the same access denied for the secRMM event log. And let's go ahead and I'm going to have this user copy and you can see that we use the command prompt this time to copy a zip file to the removable media device. So bear with me and let me swap back over to the administrators so we can look in the event log. And we can see that the end user wrote a zip file to the removable media device. Here's our user ID. And one special thing I want to point out about zip files is if a zip file is copied to a removable media device, we actually go into the zip and we dump out the contents of the zip file. You'll also notice that in the example I went into the command prompt, and not only do we tell you that it's the command prompt, but we can actually tell you the command that was issued by the end user and what directory they were in at the time they did the command. So we're collecting a lot of forensic data that the other DLP solutions on the market today are not addressing. So that's a quick demo of secRMM. Thank you and have a good day.